So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are unaware, today on stream, we are reacting to X videos. Today on stream, we are reacting to X videos. In the past, watched tons of X videos on various different websites, but now finally, one website is truly advertising themselves properly, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is Twitter. Rebranding themselves to X so that we can watch X videos on Twitter exactly for how God intended. Which is perfect because I've always wanted to get canceled on X videos. Anyway, Muda covered it, and apparently Muda there was a Nux jump scare in the Muda video, all right? He uploaded this video 10 hours ago, and 12 hours ago, I uploaded a video. Oh my God, maybe we are the same person, holy shit. Anyway, let's just jump right into the whole X drama because I feel like I've seen more porn on Twitter in the last 24 hours than I have ever seen in my entire... All right, let's not make that statement.
Hello, guys and gals, me, Muda.
Oh, look how happy he is. Dude, Muda and I have the same stances on all this shit. We're like, I don't give a fuck about Twitter. I don't give a flying rat's tuchus about Twitter. Let them change their name to X. Let's watch everyone just freak out about it. It's amazing.
You knew I was going to talk about this, ladies and gentlemen. There's no doubt that, you know, from time to time, Twitter is one of my favorite little sources of entertainment. And it's, you know, where I find some cool things to talk about. But ladies and gentlemen, Twitter has been an interesting platform. It's got like, let me check, 300 different competitors come towards it. It wasn't like 2 weeks ago. I was talking about Thread.
Yeah, dude, when Threads started, Threads isn't going to take off. No one's going to give a shit about Threads. It's Twitter has so much culture and history and all that. Muda actually downloaded Threads. I couldn't believe it. I made so much fun of him on our podcast that he actually downloaded Threads. Like, you're giving it legitimacy right now.
You know, like, oh, Mark Zuckerberg there in all of his Krav Maga glory released Threads. And it died literally in 2 weeks, record time, okay? Tons of signups, and all of a sudden it fell off. You know why? Because every time you sign onto it, some brand would come out and make a dad joke from the Paleolithic era, all right? Yeah, Microsoft, I get it. Let's not use all caps on a company. You know what? Every single work email I'm sending, all caps. I don't even care if I get fired and I lose every job everywhere. I don't care. I'm doing it, all right? Just out of protest. But Twitter is one of those, like, uncontested places where people love to argue, people love to, like, get mad, and it's...
Dude, have you been seeing all the One Piece idiots? Retweet to scare Dragon Ball fans with the freaking Gear 5 transformation. Not even gonna lie to you. These guys are a bigger turnoff than the episode count. It's like, why are they doing this? They're poisoning their own fan base for some cheap clicks and angry people in the quote retweets. I mean, that's exactly what I would do, so, I mean, I get it. Twitter thrives through toxicity. A lot of people are like, oh my God, Twitter, if only we can make Twitter less toxic. Bro, less toxic Twitter would die. Rebrand it to X videos. Let's see some titties.
Just 4chan again, which is probably one of the reasons I love it so much. You can literally get into a side of Twitter where people just get into fights. It's like the Filthy Frank meme, dude. Like, literally, people just get into fights, and I'm just sitting there with the popcorn watching the fireworks go off.
It's true. And then every time someone gets, like, a terrible meme sent their way, I'm just thinking the Guts music.
Now, to understand, Elon Musk has killed the Twitter brand and, in fact, rebranded it as X. Now, anybody that knows Elon's history...
Which is so freaking funny! Dude, I'm telling you, Elon Musk, he's gonna get into the history now anyway, how he had SpaceX and Tesla Model X, and he wanted PayPal to be called X. Man just thinks the word X, the letter X is freaking cool. Named his kid X.
History, ladies and gentlemen. Elon Musk used to be part of a few companies. One of them was PayPal. Back when he tried to get this to turn into X.com.
God, dude.
He thought that this was going to be the financial bank of the future.
Man is literally the pettiest man alive.
Sounds like an adult movie almost, right? Like, people even at the time who worked for PayPal were like, wait a minute, we want to sound like a finance site, not a porn website. But of course, Elon Musk wasn't given that freedom. Now that Elon bought Twitter for $44 billion, it's so wild. You got rid of most of the staff, so you didn't hire for the talent. I guess the brand was there until it wasn't, and now he wants to change it to X. In fact, it already is X at this point. If you go to Twitter right now, you'll notice, whoa, the bird is gone. The bird's dead, okay? Avian fans are literally crying and pissing themselves.
Not gonna lie. Anyone that actually gets butthurt that he changed Twitter to X, I laugh at thee. I spit upon your sad expression, okay? How can you actually get upset about it? I just love sitting back and watching the world burn around me. Maybe I am an anarchist.
Now you've got the X. Now, for a lot of people who are looking at this, Lunix fans like me, you're probably like, whoa, is that the X window system? No, my friend, you got cataracts. You might want to get your eyes checked, because that, my friends, is the Unicode character X. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all it pretty much comes down to.
That's right.
Now, this is a rather interesting change, and it's one where if you actually look into what Elon's been talking about, it gets even weirder. For instance, this is what he wants Twitter to become. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, listen to this one real quick and blow it through your minds.
Twitter will become
essentially,
everything.
if done right, the X would be...
X would mark the spot, if you will.
Would serve people's financial needs to such a degree that over time it would become, I don't know, maybe half of the global financial system.
Dog,
No shot.
if it's as efficient as my car is, not recognizing human beings in full self-driving, I think we want to hold off on that, Chief. Now, the conspiracy theorist in me does not want a single man or a company to have half the global
no.
financial system in their pocket. But then again, that's just me, ladies and gentlemen. That's just what I'm thinking.
Damn.
I don't know how Elon's going to achieve this. The way that he talks about the future of Twitter is actually mostly similar to like China's version of WeChat, or actually China's WeChat. If you don't know what WeChat is,
One superpower owning half of all commerce, communist China. Oh my god, at what point does capitalism just become communism? That's why Elon Musk is out there when people say, how's your wife? And he says, no, our wife. I'm sorry.
for China, it's beyond just messaging and whatnot. And I think Elon wants to like replicate that magic right here, which I think is actually truly possible, because one of the reasons why Elon, I think, even had to go down with buying Twitter, not just because he was forced to, but because, to be honest with you, there is an established fan base that's there. You know, every
Somehow.
other competitor Twitter has had, like Blue Sky, Threads, Hive, you know, Grindr. None of them have ever come close
Grindr.
to fighting off Twitter or even stealing its, like, actual user base. Without a shadow of a doubt, this actually shows how wild our world is when it comes to social media, and how, like, certain brands just are there. They are actually the powers. For instance, YouTube is such a strong video sharing service that even as Rumble, Kick, a bunch of these other platforms kick up, they're barely able to siphon anything away from YouTube. And they probably never will, considering YouTube just has that brand power, but also people know it as the website where you're going to watch content on the internet. Same.
So you have to realize, anyone that gets big on Kick, gets big on Rumble, gets big on every other platform, they only got big through YouTube or Twitter, through one of the established medias. A lot of people don't want to talk about that.
With sites like even Facebook, for boomers and even for like younger people who are way out of the scope of our entertainment, of our world, they're probably just regular Facebook users. They constantly share photos, consume news, media from that site alone. As long as you have that user base, and as long as you were there like 15 years ago, it seems like you'll always retain your power. So again, one of the weirdest things is people shitting on this branding. For instance, now that he's called himself X, one of the easiest jokes that anybody could make is, oh yeah.
Is he gonna do the X videos gag? Is he gonna make the X videos joke?
Yeah, Elon made a video sharing site, guys. It's called X Videos.
Yeah, I made that joke. I'm guilty too.
Don't Google that up if you're at work or at your school or whatever, okay? Just trust me out. Trust old Uncle Muda when it comes to that one, okay? Not a good site to go down. But of course, they got a stock ticker as well. Probably something new down the pipeline. XNXX, the last I heard. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the magical fun. First off, no matter what you consider it, okay? No matter how you look at it, the branding isn't even the issue. He could have called this thing, poop, like poop socket, okay? He could have called
Is the Nuxanor? Is the Nux jump scare coming? Is it about to happen?
this thing like he could have called the site a bag of rocks, literally a bag of rocks. He could have called the platform a pimp named Slickback.
Oh my god! I cannot believe that he actually did that. He posted his videos 2 hours, literally 2 hours after I posted this video. I'll tell you my theory. My theory why he randomly made that. While recording this video, he always has another monitor open with random YouTube shit, and my pimp named Slickback video ended up in his recommended, and that just was stuck into his subconscious as a funny name. That's why he used it.
And it wouldn't have made a damn change or difference. Because at the end of the day, they are the market leader. No matter how much I've seen this past year, every Twitter clone popping up, and everyone saying this is the death of the platform. This is when the platform dies. I've just never seen it, okay? It's just never been the case.
I love how people are making believe that this is gonna happen. Twitter is a juggernaut. Who cares if it's X? You know how many people are talking about it that it's X? And you know something else that Elon Musk could totally do? In a week, he could be like, haha, pranked, guys. Going back to Twitter. Just wanted to meme with you. Just wanted to tickle your balls a little bit.
It's like saying TikTok is getting banned. There's been a million points where TikTok has edged close to a ban, but it never will end up getting banned anyways. It seems as though for a lot of these platforms, once you get to a certain size, and once you've really carved out your niche, it's incredibly difficult, if not near impossible, to get rid of you from the global stage. So yeah, this is Elon Musk finally living his startup dreams from back in the days of PayPal. No more crafty board of directors, I hear. This man owns the whole platform, and you bet if he wants to call it X.com, he will, ladies and gentlemen.
He's gonna put his big boy pants on one nipple at a time like everyone else and ruin monuments of internet history.
Bought that domain back in 2017 to make a fucking statement. At the end of the day, I hope one thing doesn't change. The level of misinformation. Because of how dumb Twitter
why would you say that? No!
has gotten recently with its posters,
Yeah.
I finally get to make a debunking the deep web video again for the millionth time when it comes to one of the most infamous topics on the platform. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. We got a North Korea video tomorrow, so you better stay tuned for that one. I am.
Give Muda some love. I love this man so much. He's a beautiful man and definitely isn't me. He definitely isn't just, you know, a failsafe that if I get canceled, I just revert to my 3D lifestyle as some ordinary gamers. Well, anyway, this was our X videos reaction. Stevie put some porn on the screen. Thank you, Stevie. And with that, we move on to other important things in life. Like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. Stay weird, fam.